Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're building with AI, you've probably hit that point where you ask yourself a really important question. How on earth do I know what my application is actually doing in production? Well, today, we're going to dive deep and compare three of the top players in the AI observability game, LangSmith, LangFuse, and AgentOps, to help you figure out which one is the perfect fit for you. Let's get into it. So picture this. You've built this amazing AI application. It's live. People are using it. But are you flying blind? I mean, really? Without the right monitoring, you've got zero visibility into performance, you don't know what it's costing you, and you can't see the errors until it's too late. It's a massive risk, and that is the exact problem these observability platforms were born to solve. So here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll properly meet our three contenders. Then we're going to put them head-to-head in a detailed comparison. After that, we'll walk through how to make the right choice for your project, and we'll wrap it all up with a final scorecard that gives you everything you need at a glance. All right, let's meet the players. These are the tools that promise to give you those mission-critical X-ray goggles for your AI systems. And you'll see, each one comes at this problem from a slightly different and really interesting angle. First up to the plate, we've got LangSmith. If you've spent any time at all with the LangChain framework, you've probably heard of this one. It's the official, fully managed tool from the same team. It's really designed to be this comprehensive, all-in-one solution, especially if you're already living and breathing in that LangChain ecosystem. Next up, we have Langfuse. Think of this one as the open-source hero of our story. Its biggest, most powerful feature is that you can self-host it, which gives you complete, total control over your data. And let me tell you, that is a huge deal, especially if you're working with sensitive or proprietary info that you just can't or won't send to some third-party service. It's built to be a really powerful, flexible alternative. And finally, rounding out our trio is AgentOps. Now, this one is the specialist. It's the sniper rifle in a room full of shotguns. While the others are fantastic for general LLM apps, AgentOps is purpose-built to trace an agent's entire thought process. Every single tool it uses, every function it calls, and every error it recovers from. This is for when you really need to debug the why behind what your agent is doing. Okay, introductions are over. Now for the fun part, the head-to-head showdown. We're going to put these three tools to the test across a few key categories that really matter when you're making a decision for your production app. First round, ease of setup. Because let's be real for a second. If a tool is a total nightmare to integrate, you're just less likely to use it, right? We want to know how fast you can hit the ground running and start seeing valuable insights. And yeah, the winner here is pretty much a no-brainer. It's LangSmith. Because it's a managed service, you just sign up, grab an API key, and integrate it with a few lines of code. You're done. AgentOps is also super simple. Now, LangFuse, with its self-hosting, obviously takes a bit more effort up front. But as we're about to see, that initial work can really pay off in other ways. All right, round two, this one's all about two things that matter to absolutely everyone, your wallet and your data. We're looking at the crucial trade-offs between your budget and your need for data privacy and control. Oh, this round isn't even close. LangFuse just runs away with it. It's the undisputed champion here. Because it's free and open source, it's the clear winner on costs. And because you self-host it, it also crushes it on privacy and control. You own the data, full stop. LangSmith and AgentOps are on more of that traditional model with a free tier and then paid plans on top. Okay, for our final round, let's get down to brass tacks. What were these tools actually built to do? What are their core strengths, and what kinds of features are they bringing to the table? This is where their different philosophies really start to shine. So if you're just looking for the sheer number of features, the biggest toolbox, LangSmith is the most comprehensive platform out there. It really does a little bit of everything. LangFuse is also packed with features. But AgentOps, while it has a more focused feature set, is without a doubt the absolute best at what it's designed for, giving you deep, specific insights into how your AI agents are behaving. So we've seen how they stack up against each other. But the big question is, how do you actually choose? The best tool isn't the one with the longest feature list. It's the one that perfectly fits what your project needs. So let's break down who each of these platforms is for. LangSmith is going to be your jam if you are deep in the LangChain framework. The integration is just seamless. It's a no-brainer. It's also the right pick if you just want a simple, managed, it-just-works kind of service, and you need that broad, comprehensive feature set from an official, well-supported tool. Now, LangFuse becomes the obvious choice if privacy is your #1 top priority. if your company policy screams self-host everything, or if you have strict data sovereignty rules, or hey, if you're just working on a tight budget and want a powerful, free, open-source solution, Langfuse was literally built for you. And then we have AgentOps. The choice here is super simple. Are you building autonomous AI agents? If you need to debug that complex chain of thought, that messy tool usage, and you want analytics designed specifically for that kind of autonomous behavior, then AgentOps is the specialist tool that's going to serve you best. No question. Whew! Okay, that was a lot. So to bring it all home, let's look at a final scorecard that puts all the key information in one convenient place. Think of this as your quick reference guide, your cheat sheet. You can see it all laid out here, right? LangSmith is the mature, managed tool that's a perfect match for LangChain users. Langfuse is the open-source, self-hosted champion for anyone focused on privacy and cost. And AgentOps is the laser-focused, managed tool for developers building AI agents. You see, each one has a very clear, well-defined lane. Look, if you're still on the fence, let's make it really simple. Just ask yourself a few questions. Are you a heavy LangChain user? Your choice is LangSmith. Is privacy and self-hosting an absolute must? It's Langfuse. Is your whole project about building agents? Then you go with AgentOps. Honestly, this little flow will get you to the right answer like 90% of the time. So here's the bottom line, the key takeaway from all of this. There is no single best tool here. All three of these are excellent at what they were designed to do. The best choice is the one that depends entirely on your project's budget, your architecture, and what your main goal is. And that leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about for the future. As AI agents get more and more powerful and more autonomous, are we going to see a bigger need for specialized tools like AgentOps to win out? Or will the big comprehensive platforms like LangSmith just adapt and evolve to cover these new super complex use cases? It's definitely something to chew on as you go out and build the next generation of AI. Thanks for joining us.